With the story that has put Buffalo in the national spotlight this week, the Democratic primary for mayor and the upset victory for India Walton over incumbent Byron Brown. Tonight, Brown's campaign says he is weighing his options and considering running in November as a write-in candidate. Here's a new breakdown tonight showing how each district voted. Mayor Brown won 5 of the 9 districts, but Walton won the primary by about 1,500 votes. Here's how Brown performed compared to the last election. He was down 13% this year in the Maston district, his home district, and he was down 27% in the Niagara district, which is Walton's home. Tonight, as we begin to look ahead toward the general election, we are asking the political experts what went wrong for the Brown campaign. Reporter Lilia Wood leads us off.
Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown has been in office since 2006, but on Tuesday night he lost his shot as this year's Democratic candidate.
When we organize, we win!
So we asked the experts, where did Brown go wrong in his fight for a 5th term?
Number one mistake we saw from the Brown campaign is that they didn't engage.
If I had to pick my number one reason, it was he didn't campaign. He didn't take his opponent seriously.
Both political strategist Jack O'Donnell and UB political science professor Jacob Naheisel believe Brown did not engage enough with voters.
The bigger thing was talking to voters, right? Voters who like you and getting them to the polls, helping them know that there was a race.
Going for that historic 5th term coupled with not really doing the kinds of things that mobilize people to vote for you really hurt him.
Brown didn't engage with his opponents either. He told 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley earlier this month that he did not have time to debate this year.
My time is precious. I don't have the same time that people who are doing nothing but campaigning have.
Yet he did participate in debates in 2013 and 2017.
Logic and political strategy, not to debate an opponent who really is not very well known.
Political expert Carl Carabrese says it was smart for Brown not to debate.
You lose that, you give that challenger a forum that they probably couldn't afford on their own.
So then what did India Walton's campaign do right? O'Donnell tells me Walton didn't use the word socialist much until after Tuesday's election.
It's a simple message. It was not that she was a Democratic socialist. It was mostly a biographical message around her and her story.
Do you think he has a shot as a write-in candidate?
I think anything can happen. That said, a write-in campaign is, I think, a long shot.
I think he does. If anyone does, he does.
Reporting in Buffalo, Lilia Wood, 7 Eyewitness News.
Well, Mayor Brown received a lot of support from well-known developers in town. Ellicott Development, run by Carl Palladino's son William, donated $1,200 to Brown's campaign. Howard and Leslie Zemsky sent $8,500 to the Brown for Mayor campaign. And Paul Simonelli, president of Simonelli Real Estate, also contributed $1,000. And again, we showed you the voting numbers district by district, but you can see the numbers for yourself and find a complete breakdown of the mayoral primary right now at WKBW.com.